Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Let me introduce myself. My name is Nugroho Firdaus. I come from the two of Lamongan, which is commonly known as the two of Soto. I am 20 years old this year. Visit that I also have sports hobby, soccer, running, and other sport activities. Therefore, I can be juggle as a person who work at both at work and is everything I do. In addition, I can also be responsible for working with a work team. However, with all the strength I have, I am still an ordinary human being who has flaws. I am the type of person who is moving with certain situation that I don't like, but I usually overcome my shortcomings by or doing something that makes my mood good again. At this time, I am studying at the Surabaya Shipping Polytechnic, majoring in the the RPK Polbit. There I has it a lot about ship engineer system, diesel engine, and there is still a lot that I let her. For example, regarding the distillation system. The distillation process usually involves evaporation of the mixture followed by a cooling and condensing process. The distilling process consists of the several types, one of which is forging distilling. Forging distilling is the process of separating the component of a component from a solution based on the difference in boiling point. Asing credit distillation the different components that are separated during this distillation process. Alkane formation. Formation distillation is applied of industrial scale, one of which is for the separation of crude oil component. The process of fractionation distillation is for the separation of crude oil component. The pre-fractionation distillation is that I had liquid mixture produces steam. The resultant steam moves of the glass tube called the fractionation column. The separating outer the fractionation column is placed between the flash containing is fraction mixture and the adapter to ensure the separating between the distilled liquid with a laughing boiling point will expand more easily, so the will gradually move to the top of the fraction column with liquid with its boiling point will remain at the bottom. The process of the vanillin distillation of for oil refining of reagents and products. Thank you. Maybe that all can see there is list I approaching procedures. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Introduce myself. My name is Nugroho Firdaus and from the RPK Polbit class for semester. In here, I want to explain a little about the working operation of the four-stroke diesel engine. A stroke diesel engine is a modern gasoline engine that uses a four-step combination process, namely extraction, compression, combustion, and exhaust. The component inside the engine are the piston, intake and exhaust valve, injector, intake and exhaust, manifold, connection rod, and cranks. Is how the four-stroke diesel engine works. Number 1. The first step is shifting, releasing the piston movement from the top dead center TDC to the bottom dead center TMB. At the same time, there is low air pressure in the compression chamber so that the suction valve open, allowing air from the intake manifold to enter the engine compartment. Number 2, then the second step, compression. The process is when the piston move from TMB to TDC. In this step, the intake and exhaust valve are closed so that the movement of the piston causes the air to compress and its temperature decrease. Number 3, the next step, burning. When the piston is at the TDC point, then the air pressure is high. Diesel is sprayed by the injector into the engine room. Number 4, this compression process creates an expansion force that pushes the piston to the TMB. With then rotation, the crankshaft to transmit power to the drive system. 5. However, the combustion that is aerobic in nature. In that sense, there can be several times the combustion explosion when the piston drops to the TMB so that there is more fuel generation. 6. Next is the disposal step. Because there is a moment of inertia on the connection route, the piston moves back upward with the exhaust valve open. Number 7, the result is that the remaining combustion gas comes out through the exhaust valve, the seal of sparking start and the first step. Thank you. Maybe that all I can see is there is unless I approach corruption. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.